All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly dividing the word in truth and sincerity. And Shalom to you believers out there at the Akim Akwa. All right. And the lesson I want to get into is, I think the title will be The Mirth of the Land is Gone. And I'm going to play this video in another videos, but I want to start out with this video of, it was coming from GMS North Carolina 777, but I seen it on Bayan Yasharala's page. So I want to share this video, okay? And you see it, independent women. Now appreciate a good man. Modern women hitting the wall. Being an independent woman doesn't always pay off like they want. All right, so what do the scriptures say? The scripture in Isaiah 32. Let's get that. So Isaiah 32 and verse 9 says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." Right now, the woman period, especially here in the United States and Europe, is at ease. "Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." So all of your perks is going to be done away with. Once that happens, this system shut down, this society shut down. The woman, you're going to be back appreciating a real man. Okay, because right now, the woman in totality, not just the black woman, women period, but especially the black woman, don't appreciate men. When men have afforded you all of the comforts and pleasures that you have, it wasn't your own species. It wasn't the woman. Okay, the woman didn't conquer and build nations, build cities, build towns. No women have done that. All these lands have been conquered by men. All of the inventions, like such as the car, electricity, things of that, even social media, the computer, all of that was created by men. All right. Houses, beds, the roads, everything that you are afforded come from men. And you look down upon those men who are the builders. Okay. So you women are at ease when you walk around like whores. You have your ass out, your titties out, showing your goods. You twerking and popping and gyrating on social media. You at ease because you know with this system, okay, nothing can really happen to me. So you're at ease. You have programs such as, SNAP, EBT, Section 8, things of that nature to help you out. You're at ease. But when all that's gone and this system break down and you can't call the police, guess what? You're going to be like, I need a man. You know how I'm going to survive dolo by myself. Many days and years shall you be troubled because, women they going to get touched first. Men going to go, when there's no holds barred, the weak, they get gobbled up first. And if the Lord not with you, if you're not a woman who the Lord is with, you finished out here just as well as the men, but especially for you women. And it's a lot of single mothers that pride themselves on being single mothers and not having a man. Y'all going to be gobbled up even quicker because not only you feeble, you got to worry about yourself. You got to worry about 2, 3, 4 kids, however many kids you have. And that's different. Say you're a woman, you got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Well, it's going to be a hard chance for you out here. No man, you single, you got a 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, and you by yourself. And it's packs of men running wild. Because at least the woman who don't have kids, she just kind of by herself. She be out here, she just got to worry about her. But when you got to worry about the little ones, man, that's a whole different thing, Verse 11, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. be troubled, you careless one, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. You know that sackcloth was a cloth of lamenting. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasure, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Yeah, that's gonna be y'all, man. Y'all gonna lament for all that. Y'all gonna lament being able to get the wine for real and all your perks that you able to get. You know, I knew a girl, she had a Section 8 house and it was a nice ass house. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This is a nice house. You would have thought like she was doing something, you know, she had a little career or a good job. No, she had the Section 8, she had child support, you know. So she was good. Like she was getting paid for that and she didn't have to work. You know what I'm saying? Because off the Section 8 and the child support, she was good off of that. Had a nice ass house. I was like, damn, like, okay. And it's a lot of women like that on the low. You think, you know, these women be doing it big. Like, damn, what is she doing? She got a nice little car, nice little house. And not every sister, you know, it's a lot of women that do go to work and get theirs, but you do have that percentage of women who's living off child support, Section 8, they might have an EBT, all that, and they good. You know what I'm saying? They can manage. They can manage. The girl could either be doing like hair and some shit on the side where it's not tracked by the government. So now she just really doing it real big. You know what I'm saying? She do her little hair. She probably make good money off of that. And plus the child support, the Section 8 and the EBT. And they good. And you be thinking like these women just be grinding like that. Now it is some women that is, but it's a lot that ain't grinding like that for real. Like how you think. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord said, tremble, you women that are at ease. Tremble. Tremble. All right. So now let me play this video.
Appreciate them. This life thing is just not for me. It is not for me. That's what I'm realizing. Bills are a no. Work is a no. I don't want to do nothing but shake my booty. That's it.
And see, all they want to do is shake their booty. That's these women, man. All right. She said bills are a no, work is a no. You know, because the woman wasn't meant to carry the load by herself, no matter what a woman think or what a woman say or what society tells them. They're meant to be the helpmeet. They're not meant to be the leader. Okay? It's meant for the man to go out there and make that bacon. And then it's meant for the woman to take care of the home front. So, you know, you have a lot of these masculine women and see, it says what? Appreciate a good man. That's what she's going to go into. Let's just read.
Oh my gosh, I am so tired of having to be a man. If you have a good man and he does those things for you, appreciate them. Tell him.
Appreciate them, okay? And you have a lot of these, I mean, for the outside look, she like an Edomite, you know, because Eve, you know, ain't going to really give her man no props for real. But what do it say? What else the scripture say in Isaiah 13 about the man? Because in hard times, what's going to happen? Isaiah 13 and 12. I'm going to start at 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. Right. So you have Esau, Edom, who's the most arrogant bastard on the planet Earth. But right under him, to me, is the woman, Eve ass. Her shit is through the roof, especially after the social media area. That's why these women, they walk around here, they think they can beat up men, they think they tough, they head, they nose to the sky, you know, especially if they look like something. They're arrogant. All right, very, very arrogant. I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right. And when you go to haughty, these women very, very haughty, boy. Ecclesiastes 26 and 9, it says, The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. And what's one of the biggest trends of these past couple of years is them eyelashes. Those long ass eyelashes that look crazy. You see what I'm saying? But the woman is very, very haughty. Let me see if I can. Matter of fact, let's just do it like this. Let's get that definition for haughty. It says blatantly and disdainfully proud, having or showing an attitude of superiority and contempt for people or things perceived to be inferior, right? And the black woman thinks she's over the black man. She thinks she thinks she's superior to the black man because of the perks that's been given to her by a man, which is the white man. All right, but nonetheless, listen, by a man, because without men, women don't have any power. They don't have it. Women is not giving men no power. No, men is giving you. It's a government of men who came together and decided to give you the Section 8 and the EBTs or whatever you got going on. That's through men. A man affords you those pleasures. But the woman thinks she over the man. All right? She thinks she's superior, which is the biggest lie on the planet Earth, and they're going to find out. So going back to Isaiah 13, the Lord said he going to lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Esau, Edom, you're going to get laid low because you haughty as hell. And then Eve, you going to go right with him. And the rest of you women. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than the fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. And that's the man of the Lord. That's not Pookie and Ray Ray. Them niggas going to die quick. All right. That's not your neighborhood trap star unless he convert. All right. No, that's talking about the men of the Lord who the women look down on, because the woman look down on anybody that ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? And even then, she still think, she just on a level. So let's get it, because you're going to hear more and more women as time go on speak like this.
You appreciate them, because you could be like me and have to do it all, and it sucks.
Don't lose a good person in life just because they can't give you what you want now. Be patient. Life changes.
I got it. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need you to pay for my meal.
Okay, thank you.
Why is there so many numbers?
That's the total, without tip.
Oh, I thought it was the phone numbers. You know what? I'm feeling super traditional today.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
You can take it.
Thank you. I'm so honored.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, you can be strong tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
When the numbers are low.
I came home and I just screamed my lungs out because the more processes I put in place, the more things I explain to people, the more training I do, the less it works. The more shit I do, the less it works. At work, in corporate, in my personal life too. And I don't understand what am I supposed to do differently now? What is it? What am I missing? I'm eating healthy, I'm drinking water, I'm taking vitamins for God's sake, I'm staying sober, which a glass of wine right now probably would have been a good idea. For what? To keep being miserable, coming home at 6:30 and waking up at 5 a.m. every day for not seeing my cat. She's most of the time mad at me because I'm not home, not having any friends, not having a boyfriend. What is all of this for? For them to tell me, oh, work with me? I am working with you. I will be working with you. Because what? Because I have A, no choice, and B, I love what I do. But I would really appreciate if people cooperated. And I was this close from becoming this atomic bomb that just burns everything around me for like miles and miles and miles. I need one thing to go right for me. One. I need for all of this effort to be reflected somewhere, and it's not, and it's driving me nuts. And I know life comes from you and not at you, but I'm very much about to come at life, because what the actual... Can something go my way? Can I not have these questions where you're not posting happy content on TikTok? Because I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm just really tired and burnt out. And this is how burnt out and corporate and being single, living alone, and doing everything on your own looks like. Being an independent woman does not always pay off the way that you want it to.
Yep. That's I mean, it's just funny though. But yeah, so that's what we got. So now you pretty much get the point. But see, and let me go here. Book of Isaiah. Wait, let me see if I want to get this first. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm looking up something on my computer real fast before I go. All right, so Isaiah 24. You see the head in judgment on the earth. See, the women is crying out because these women, as closer they get to your house shall coming, the more they is going to realize, they need a man and appreciate a man, a good man of the Lord. And Isaiah 24:7, it says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Right, this is a part of it. Because a part of this society crumbling, because the second video I'm about to play is about how people is just not in the Christmas spirit. These all coincide together, all right? Not being in that, not feeling like, oh, I don't even feel like Christmas or Thanksgiving or New Year's. Oh, and then the women right along with it, simultaneously, women, they gonna get their reality check, but everybody else gonna get their reality check about these holidays. It's just gonna be a big culmination of people just sighing and crying. And again, that's part of it. The woman realizing like, damn, I don't want to be independent. I don't want to be the strong, independent woman and do it on my own. That's going to, again, run parallel with, it don't feel like Christmas. It don't feel like Thanksgiving. It's just not the same. All that's going to run parallel because the Lord is busting down this place. All right, let me read this. Isaiah 24:7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice ended. See, because years ago, the woman, she was standing, she was proud as hell. People was following line, Christmas. They was doing their thing, enjoying all the festivities. But now it's like, it's not the same. That independent lifestyle ain't the same. The holidays, it ain't the same. Life period ain't the same. Okay? The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion. What is the city of confusion? Babylon the Great. America. The United States of America, which is comprised of thousands of cities. All right. This is the city of confusion. This is Babylon. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. That mirth is leaving. That's why you hear these women crying out. They need a man. Meanwhile, simultaneously, people just like the holiday spirit. The holidays ain't the same. So let's run this video.
I feel like Christmas is happening in 2 days. Hey, look, I know I'm not the only person who don't feel it, but it just don't feel like Christmas time, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, I'm not in the spirit, bro. And it's December 21st. Damn, it's my mama's birthday. Anyways, yeah, Santa Claus. Santa Claus, bro. It don't feel like Christmas time, bro. You gotta bring the vibe, bro. Damn, nigga, where the vibes at, bro? You slacking like a motherfucker, bro. You don't feel like Christmas around this motherfucker. You don't feel like Christmas time, bro. So you need to fix it, bro. Or we gonna have some real motherfucking problems,
Does
bro.
anybody else feel like Christmas isn't Christmas this year? I don't know if it's just because financially things are really, really tight and everything sucks. Or if I'm just seeing like how much consumerism is built into Christmas when it should be about making memories and spending time with family. I'm just finding that I can't get into the spirit. Like I just feel almost like a failure because I can't do as big a Christmas as I have in the past. And it's just more stressful than it is fun having to clean and cook and get gifts and wrap, and like I'm not enjoying it. This is the first time in my life that I have really not even given a crap about Christmas. I think it's just the way the world is going. Like it feels so stupid to be celebrating when all of this is happening, and feeling like you have to go into debt to be able to make Christmas happen is ridiculous. I'm really ready for this world to get their stuff together.
I think Christmas this year might be the worst Christmas in the history of Christmases. Here's why. It just doesn't feel Christmassy outside. And this is coming from a guy who grew up Muslim. I don't even celebrate Christmas. That's how you know it's bad, because I notice the difference and I don't even celebrate, but I do appreciate the festivities and I miss them.
No, this can't just be me, but this year has felt the least Christmassy out of any Christmas ever. Like, yeah, there's still Christmas decorations, there's still Christmas movies, there's still Christmas events, but it just does not feel like Christmas to me, not at all. Like, I keep waking up and forgetting that it's December. It feels more like the middle of January. Also, side rant in between the rant, I cannot stand the fact that it's literally pitch black outside by 5 p.m.
I'm fucking upset, y'all! I'm upset! I'm upset! It's getting time! I hate it here so much! And what's next? Christmas! Christmas is next! I hate Christmas! It's all bullshit! Bullshit! On top of bullshit, and then thousands times more bullshit! Every single fucking day! It's bullshit! Bullshit! I hate it here!
And, you know, that's just going to let you know when shit hit the fan, these women, they not going to stand a chance, man. You see how the men reacted versus that one chick. You know, and Esau, y'all through. No, you know, Esau, they can't handle it like Jake. But again, that lets you know these women ain't got no chance, man. When the lights go out and it's no holds barred out here, these women they gonna break. They gonna break so easy. I'm telling you. Except for the women who the Lord dealing with, all the rest of them they gonna be through. You know what I'm saying? That's why. You know, hey, men gonna be looking more and more golden in that day. Believe you me. No, you ain't gotta believe me, believe the scriptures. Because the scriptures say it. All right? So what I want to go to, oh man, I don't know which one I want to get first. Because that lady. Oh my goodness, man. One thing about it, let me get this real quick. Because everything go back to who Esau Edom, man. That's who running the show, for real. When you go to Proverbs, it's like, that was Proverbs 29. 29 and 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So the wicked have, everybody drunk of that wine. And now everybody pissed. Women drunk of the wine of feminism and being strong and independent and I can do it. And now that pendulum gonna shift and swing back and smack them in the face. Okay, men, they drunk the wine as well, from Esau Edom. And that pendulum shift gonna smack them in the face. Being thugs, being real niggas, street niggas, that be smacking niggas in the face every day once they get handed life, 30 plus 50, them basketball numbers. That's the wine of Esau Edom handed down to brothers, to be street cats, and now it's smack them in the face. You know, that whole thug culture. Just again, so the people is mourning because they drunk that wine. And when you go to Revelation, oh no, I ain't pass it. When you go to Revelation 18 and 3, it says what? For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Right. So the wicked is in rule, people mourning. They drunk of the wine. The kings drunk of the wine, and everybody under them had to drink of that wine. And see, they wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies. These other nations, they wax rich by following Esau Edom, okay, the Western civilization, the Western power structure, that wine. And that's why the Lord, what did he say? He said the city of confusion gonna be broke down. The Lord is about to break this boy down. And then when it's broken down, because it talks about it in this chapter, how standing, verse 10, it says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city, see, that city of confusion, that's that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, in 1 hour. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buy out their merchandise anymore. So it's going to be done. And it goes into how the gold, the silver, the precious stones, the silk, the cinnamon, the odors, the frankincense, the wine, the oil, all of that. In verse 14, it says what? And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, feminism, all of them fruits, they gonna be gone. And all the things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, out of here. And thou shalt find them no more at all. Feminism gonna be dead. Thug culture gonna be dead. Rape, rob, and spoiling the Israelites, that's gonna be done. All this gonna come to an end, man. Okay? All this is about to come to an end. All of it. So now, I'm gonna stick kind of on, let me see. Let me go to Baruch, because one thing about it, again, all of this stems from that wine. Because, see, the woman knew they order. In antiquity, women, they knew an order. Now, nothing new under the sun. But really, it was a time where a woman knew, like, okay, my husband's the leader. I'm going to stay on the home front. You can even go back to your grandma, your great-grandmama. And they kept somewhat that order. So think about, hundreds of years ago. Okay? Nothing's new under the sun. But again, feminism is the most rapid it has ever been. These holidays, even 100 years ago, they had, in antiquity, I should say, they had Saturnalia, Yule. They had the same thing, Christmas. All these things keep, reinventing themselves, but it's the same pagan holidays. It's the same pagan thing. All these things is rooted in paganism. All right, that's why the Lord gonna break all of them down at the same time. The woman, that Gardenian pact she made of being the strong, independent, that's gonna get broken down at the same time with Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's why you hear the complaints simultaneously. Now, when you go to Baruch, starting that Baruch chapter 4, starting at verse, let me see, 30, it says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Right, so these Edomites, at the same time as Christmas, all is getting broken down. Feminism, all that's getting broken down. Esau, his power structure is being broken down. That's the cause. That's the reason why all the rest of the shit getting broken down. Because it was all under Esau Edom, this so-called white man, power structure. Everybody drunk of that wine and his power structure. That's why everybody is mourning, because the wicked is in rule. The wicked power structure was in full effect. Well, now it's getting deconstructed, and now everything under that is going to be deconstructed. Verse 32. Now, verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Now, I know I'm going off into Esau, Edom, mainly. This is going into our enemies, but at the same time, our enemies is the one who set up the holidays. Our enemies is the one who set up feminism. All right, that's our enemy. The enemies took our women and told them, you over your man, you're stronger, you're smarter, you can make your own money, you don't need him. So that got to get deconstructed at the same time as his kingdom getting deconstructed. When you break down the kingdom, all under that was wicked is going to be deconstructed. All the things that happen, because if you notice, like, if you watch any antique and period pieces, well, if two, kings go to war, well, when the one king win, he implement his system. So Yahushua is going to knock Esau and the rest of these nations off the throne. That's why I said he going to have many crowns, because he going to snatch all they shit. All right. And once he snatch them, he's going to implement his system. I'm speaking about Yahushua. He's going to implement righteousness. So everything under Esau and the rest of these nations, all that wine and the philosophies and ideology, all that stuff got to get broken down. That's why if you watch, what was that? On Netflix, when they talk about the Ottoman Empire, I forgot what it's called. The Ottoman Empire, going to Constantinople. All right. And they won. They finally overthrew the Byzantine Empire. Well, the Byzantine Empire was set up in Christianity. But when the Ottoman Turks came in, they set up Islam. They wasn't going by Christianity no more. They deconstructed that and set up Islam. Okay, verse 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. See, miserable is she that received thy sons, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. Right, so these Edomites, they're going to be grieved, just like we was grieved. But at the same time, okay, our women who was against, they going to grieve. All right. 2/3 of our people just going to grieve, period. Men and women who going against Yahushua. All this is going to be simultaneously. It's going to be a grieving period, because everything got to get deconstructed through war, through violence. Verse 34. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. Right. And people are pride is at its height. That's why now mourning is going to go to its height, because the Lord is going to break down the pride. And he say that in the scriptures. He going to break it down. The pride of y'all women, that shit going to go. And y'all going to start mourning. The pride, even the niggas. You got a nigga, he sell all type of drugs or whatever, and he doing his thing in the streets, and he's very prideful. He'll ride through the hood very prideful. That's going to get broken down. Pride of people, you ain't got to be in the streets. Pride of people, period. All that social media culture, that's going to get broke down. All that's going to get broke. All the Christmas, the holidays, that's going to get broke down. Okay, and then it's going to be mourning. That's going to come to naught. Everybody going to get the reality check like, wow, I ain't have it. So now let's go here to, because this is good in Hosea. Wait, let me find Hosea. Where you at? Here you go. All right, Hosea chapter 2. Now I say Israel unfaithfulness, condemned. All right, because again, while the Lord is busting down Esau kingdom, well, we still have something called Jacob's trouble, because the Lord gonna bust down Israel for what they did for sipping on that wine. Everybody who sipped on the wine is gonna get broke down. Feminism, that's sipping on the wine. Nigga culture, that's sipping on the wine. Esau, Edom, period, and the rest of you heathen nations, y'all sipped on the wine, y'all done. All that's gonna get broke down at the same time. Now, this is really going into how, Israel is the Lord referred to us as his wife, as a woman, okay? And he's going into in this chapter about, basically how we played the harlot, and he's going to punish us for this. So I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, Hosea 2:7. It says, and she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. But she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband. Right. Everybody that don't return, because we all, before coming to the truth, we all was doing crazy stuff. But you have a small remnant that's going to return. But then you're going to have the rest of the people, I'm talking about Israelites, that's going to try to return, and it's going to be too late. But somewhere in it, the mourning, see, these women who mourning and these people who mourning, basically, without even knowing it, they saying, I will go and return to my first husband, for then it was better with me than now. Right. People going to realize it, like, man. Verse 8, for she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepared for Baal. So basically, when you're doing these holidays, it's pagan worship. It's pagan worship. All right. Because it was a time where, our people went off, and then it proved to be nothing. And now they like, okay, we need to go back to the Lord. We had it was better when we were serving him instead of going with these false gods and worshiping these idols. You didn't know. Because, see, people think they doing things on their own. But no, the Lord give you the nice salary. The Lord give you the nice house, the nice car. The Lord give you your talents and all of the things that you're able to make this money. The woman thinks she doing it on his own. And in the spirit, the woman is going to say this to the man. I will go and return to my first home. Meaning Eve, the so-called black woman, and you Latino women, but especially the so-called black one, it's going to be a point where you're going to return to your man. You're not going to be out here talking about, no, I don't need no man. Just in the spirit. I was thinking about this in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? For it was better for me to be with my man than to just be out here doing it on my own. In the spirit, that's how our women going to be. And that's how Israel is going to be as a nation. That's why Israel sigh and cry, and they want the truth, but they don't understand that the truth is with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I'm just for real. Verse 9, therefore will I return and take away my corn in the time thereof, and my wine in the season thereof, and will recover my wool and my flax, given to cover her nakedness. Right. So the Lord is coming back to snatch everything, all of the stuff, all of the treasures you Israelites heaped up in wickedness. The Lord gonna snatch that, man, as well as snatch that mirth. He's snatching all of that. You got the thing with TD Jakes right now coming up, running parallel with the Diddy situation. Look what's happening with Diddy. All of that, that mega church, all of them millions and all of that they got in wickedness. The Lord gonna snatch all that before they day. The Lord gonna snatch a lot of Israelites' mirth as well as possessions before they took it off the face of the earth. That's why you had a guy like Diddy 10 years ago. He was the man. He was praised. Now he's going to be like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. Look at Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. It was a time where Bill Cosby, he had that squeaky clean image. Bill Cosby was one of the most squeaky clean guys. But now look at him. Now when you think about Bill, you think about what? You don't think about that show. You think about that case. When you think about R. Kelly, all of them hits, all of what he did in music, now we'll look at him. He in the joint. You see what I'm saying? That's the Lord taking away what? That corn, that wine. He going to recover the wood. All of the stuff that he gave you, he going to snatch it away. Verse 10, and now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and none shall deliver her out my hand. And that's what has happened to us. Real talk. The Lord came and discovered our lewdness, stripped us naked in front of our enemies. And guess what? We don't have no strength to fight against them. The only person that can save us is Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Okay? That's it. We can't form an army. Niggas ain't gonna get together and form an army and go against Esau. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. But again, just on the mirth of the land, you know, all that shit getting broke down. Meanwhile, feminism, that's gonna prove to be dead works. So I just wanted to bring this out. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying to the next lesson. Shalom.